Pet Blood Bank set themselves up in 2007 as a charitable organisation with the express purpose of being able to provide blood for vets in practice to use on patients that require it. It's really revolutionised the treatment we can provide for our patients when a transfusion is required.
I nearly lost a dog some years ago. Jem, she had a stomach torsion. My dog had lost a lot of blood, and the vet said to me that she desperately needed a blood transfusion. And anyone who's a dog lover knows that a dog is part of your family. And to think that a dog could be saved and a family could avoid all that pain of losing a relatively young dog, it's just so important. It really is.
We use the blood on a regular basis to help save lives. The Pet Blood Bank are sort of looking at potentially helping thousands of dogs a year. A recent example of a patient that we've saved through a blood transfusion was an 18-month-old Staffordshire Bull Terrier called Jimmy. Unfortunately broken one of his molar teeth, and when that had been extracted it continued to bleed persistently. So we did some investigative work with him and we found that he actually had an infection with the dog lungworm Angiostrongylus. So in that case we actually gave him 2 units of fresh frozen plasma, and then we also gave him a red blood cell transfusion as well to boost his levels, and thankfully he went on to make a full recovery. So that was a real success story, and that was all products from the Pet Blood Bank.
Dexi has given blood 3 times now. Each donation can actually save the life of 4 dogs. So in effect, Dexi has potentially saved the life of 12 dogs already.
It's a very safe procedure for dogs to give blood. Basically any healthy dog between the ages of 1 to 8 years, over 25 kilograms, having regular vaccinations would be a suitable candidate. During a blood donor session, they typically last around about 40 minutes. The owners would come in with their dog. They'd initially have a sort of full clinical health examination with a veterinary surgeon. They'd also then have a blood check to make sure that their red cell count was okay before giving blood. And then typically the donation session itself lasts about 10 minutes.
She gets some food and a drink of water, the sort of doggy equivalent of tea and biscuits, and she gets a toy. So as far as she's concerned, what's not to like?
So if owners are interested in their dogs becoming donors, I would recommend either contacting Woodcroft Vets, otherwise they can go to the Pet Blood Bank website and there's information on there for owners to find out when the next donor session is for them.